My mom's name is Anna Lynn Jalurina Giseldo. She was born in Dile, Santa Cruz, Ilocos, in Philippines. My mom has two brothers and two sisters. She was the youngest out of the whole family. My dad and I stayed in Philippines with my grandmothers, my aunts, and my uncles. My mom had gone to Hong Kong first and was a nanny. One of her sisters, Lisa, lived there for a couple of years, so my mom stayed with her. My mom felt like she was treated like a slave by her employers while she was in Hong Kong. She doesn't ever want to go back there ever again. The people who hired my mom gave her commands and would only let her have one day off in a week. The discriminations that she faced in Hong Kong was crab mentality. One day, my aunt told her that she couldn't continue being a nanny in Hong Kong if she wanted her family to benefit, so she told her to go to Canada and live there. Auntie Lisa knew that Canada had lots of opportunities and forced my mom to go and immigrate to Canada. My mom applied for the live-in caregiver program. When my mom arrived in Canada in December 2005, she first stayed with her friend Lena. My mom's goals while she was in Canada was to bring my dad and I here so that we could live a better life. Jackie Shulman sponsored my mom to be the nanny for her three children and to clean the house. She started the live-in caregiver program in January 2006. My mom made the ultimate sacrifice by not seeing her family, especially her very young daughter and her husband. She constantly called home every day to see how we were doing. She would always send us money if we were running out and also send boxes full of food, clothes, toys, videos, and much more. After my mom was living in Canada for 3 years, she finally visited the Philippines for a month. This was the first time that I remembered meeting my mom because she left me before my first birthday. My mom always sent money to her family so that each member was able to celebrate a special occasion like Christmas and birthdays. She was so happy that she got a chance to visit the Philippines so she could reconnect with her mother, sisters and brothers, nieces and nephews, and her in-laws. Canada gave her the opportunity to bring her family and have a good job. Her 2-year plan ended for the live-in caregiver program, but Candace Drescher, who is related to Jackie Shulman, knew my mom and wanted her to be her caregiver after she had a very serious car accident, and my mom accepted. Finally, in 2009, my mom shared good news with my dad and I that we were finally allowed to go to Canada and live here. My mom sponsored my dad and I, and we couldn't be any happier. Now I finally have a good school, a pretty place to live, great friends, and many other opportunities that I could never forget. Our family couldn't be more thankful to Canada for letting our family reunite. Since coming to Canada, my mom, my dad, and I have also welcomed my baby sister, Janelle Rose. We're so happy to be Canadian citizens. Thanks, Mom, for never doubting your decisions to come to Canada to work and listen to your sister. It certainly paid off. Even to this day, my mom and dad still support their nieces and nephews for their secondary education. One of my cousins graduated as an accountant, and another cousin just graduated as a secondary school teacher.